Have you ever felt disconnected from the world around you, as if you were living in two places at the same time? One moment, you're caught in the rush and chaos of everyday life, and in the next, you feel a deep, inexplicable peace, as if you are touching something far greater than yourself. What if I told you this is more than just a feeling, that you are actually experiencing the first signs of a massive spiritual shift? Grateful to have you here. This video will bring transformative insights to your spiritual journey. Subscribe, share with your friends and family, and stay until the end to discover something extraordinary. In the pinned comment, you'll find a special ebook that will change your spiritual life. Take advantage. These are the last copies. We are in the midst of the transition from 3D Earth to 5D Earth, a shift that is transforming our reality. In this video, we'll explore how to know if you are aligned with this new spiritual dimension. Get ready to dive into a journey of discovery. Let's start by understanding what this 5D transition really means. For centuries, 3D Earth has been based on duality, separation, and struggle. We've lived in a world where reality is material and dense, often filled with limitations and scarcity. But 5D Earth is completely different. It's expansive, light, vibrating with love, unity, and higher consciousness. It's a space where manifestation happens quickly, and the boundaries between the physical and the spiritual begin to dissolve. As more people awaken to this new reality, the universe sends clear signs that we are moving toward 5D. But how can you tell if you're truly aligned with this new dimension? What are the signs that indicate you're ready for this major transformation? Let's find out now. Don't forget to stay until the end. In addition to the powerful insights in this video, you'll find access to a special ebook in the pinned comment that will elevate your spiritual journey. Grab it before it's gone! One of the first signs you're shifting toward 5D is a growing disconnection from the material world. Things that once brought you joy, like accumulating possessions or seeking social status, may no longer seem as important. You start to realize that the true value of life isn't in material things, but in experiences, meaningful connections, and your spiritual journey. This shift isn't a rejection of the physical world, but a realignment of priorities. You begin to care more about your inner growth and expanding your consciousness, and less about what others think of you or societal norms. This is a clear sign that your soul is resonating with the higher frequencies of 5D. Have you noticed an increase in your intuition? Perhaps you've started to sense things about people or situations before they happen, only to find out later that you were right. Or maybe you're experiencing frequent synchronicities, those almost impossible coincidences that seem like direct messages from the universe. These are clear signs that you're in tune with 5D. The transition into this dimension brings a deeper connection to your higher self and the universe. You begin to realize that there are no coincidences. Everything is interconnected. These synchronicities are like reminders from the universe that you're on the right path, aligned with the new reality. The next sign is an increasing sense of lightness and inner peace. While the world around you may seem chaotic, you feel an inexplicable serenity. The worries that once dominated your mind begin to fade, as if you're shedding emotional and mental burdens. This inner peace is one of the most evident gifts of the 5D transition. In 5D Earth, fear and anxiety start to lose their grip on you. Instead, you feel guided by a higher force, an energy that supports you and allows you to live with more flow, confidence, and lightness. You sense that, no matter what happens, everything is part of a greater plan, and you are exactly where you need to be. You might also notice profound changes in your relationships. Some people may begin to drift away, while others enter your life suddenly and intensely, as if they were souls you've known from other lifetimes. Relationships based on superficiality start to crumble, while those rooted in spiritual growth become stronger. This change isn't something to fear, but to embrace. As you raise your vibration, it's natural for your connections to shift as well. You begin to attract people who are aligned with your soul's journey. And this further strengthens your connection to the 5D reality. Relationships based on unconditional love, mutual respect, and spiritual growth become more common. Don't forget to stay until the end. In addition to the powerful insights in this video, you'll find access to a special ebook in the pinned comment that will elevate your spiritual journey. Grab it before it's gone! A powerful sign that you're aligned with 5D Earth is a deep desire to help others. You start to realize that your journey isn't just about your own growth, but about how you can contribute to the greater good. This can manifest in simple ways, like offering emotional support to someone, or in larger missions, such as dedicating your life to causes that benefit humanity. When we're aligned with 5D, separation gives way to unity. You begin to understand that we are all part of a greater whole, and that helping others is, in fact, helping yourself. This desire to serve, to contribute to the elevation of collective consciousness, is a clear sign that you're vibrating at a higher frequency. These are just some of the most powerful signs that you're aligned with the 5D transition. Each of us is on a unique journey, but if you're experiencing these signs, know that you're on the right path. The universe is guiding you to a new reality, one where love, peace, and unity are the forces that move the world. One of the most significant transformations in the 5D transition is the increase in your energetic sensitivity. You may start to feel the vibrations around you more clearly, both positive and negative. Places with heavy energy, like chaotic crowds or conflict-filled environments, may feel exhausting, while calm, serene spaces bring a sense of renewal and peace. This energetic sensitivity reflects your spiritual growth. In 5D, everything is perceived in terms of energy. You start to sense when something or someone is in alignment with your higher vibrations, and you naturally distance yourself from anything that no longer resonates with your soul. This adjustment is part of the ascension process, where your intuition guides you to environments and people that support your energetic well-being. Another fascinating aspect of the 5D transition is how you perceive time. In the 3D world, we're used to living with a linear concept of time, past, present, and future, moving relentlessly forward. But as you align with 5D, this perception begins to shift. It's common to feel that time is speeding up or, at times, almost disappearing. Moments of deep flow and presence seem to stretch time, and days can feel like they pass in the blink of an eye when you're aligned with your true mission. This sense of fluid time is a sign that you're vibrating at a higher frequency, where the present moment becomes the main focus, and the future feels like a natural consequence of being aligned with the now. The 5D transition also brings a profound detachment from old beliefs and identities that no longer serve your growth. You start to question thought patterns you've accepted your entire life and realize that many of these beliefs stemmed from fear, social conditioning, or external expectations. This release can be uncomfortable because our identities are often deeply tied to these beliefs. However, as you let them go, you discover a sense of freedom and authenticity like never before. Instead of being defined by labels or limiting roles, you open up to the possibility of being who you truly are, an unlimited being, constantly evolving, ready to embrace the unknown with confidence. One of the most beautiful aspects of the 5D transition is the strengthening of your connection to nature. Many people going through this spiritual shift feel a deep need to spend more time outdoors, surrounded by trees, mountains, oceans, and animals. Nature is a pure reflection of 5D energy, ever-present, ever-flowing, in harmony with the cycle of life. By connecting with nature, you align more deeply with the natural flow of the earth and the universal energy. Simple moments, like walking barefoot on the grass or listening to the sound of the waves, become experiences of deep healing and spiritual connection. This renewed connection with the planet is a sign that you're in tune with the vibrations of 5D, where nature is seen as a portal to spiritual expansion. One of the greatest revelations that the 5D transition brings is the realization that all beings are interconnected. In 3D, separation is an illusion that makes us believe we are isolated individuals, separate from one another. But as you align with 5D, this illusion begins to dissolve. You start to realize that the energy of unity is present in everything and everyone. No matter who you meet or where you are, there's an invisible thread connecting all souls. This realization brings a deep sense of empathy, compassion, and unconditional love. You begin to treat all beings with respect and honor, recognizing that what you do to others, you do to yourself. This recognition of unity is a powerful sign that you are fully immersed in the 5D reality. The journey to 5D is an invitation to live more authentically, more lovingly, and more connected to the divine purpose you carry. All these signs we discussed today are reminders that the universe is guiding you toward a reality where love, peace, and unity are the foundational pillars. As you align with the energy of 5D, one of the most fascinating signs is the expansion of your dreams and the possibility of out-of-body experiences. You may begin to notice that your dreams become more vivid, full of deep symbols and spiritual messages. Often, these dreams aren't just stories or repetitions of daily life, but portals to other dimensions where you can access cosmic wisdom or meet spiritual guides. In addition, astral projection experiences, where you feel like you're leaving your body and exploring non-physical realities, may become more common. These phenomena indicate that your soul is opening up to multidimensionality, a fundamental aspect of 5D. By exploring these higher states of consciousness, you're connecting to a reality that transcends the physical, opening doors to the expansion of your spiritual awareness. Something interesting that many experience during the transition to 5D is a profound change in how they relate to time and work. In 3D, work is often seen as an obligation or a means of survival, and time is a force that pressures us. But in 5D, work begins to align with your life mission, with your passion, and you start to see it as a form of soul expression. Instead of feeling like time is constantly running out, you begin to notice that it's more fluid. The pressure of deadlines and schedules loses its weight, and you may find that when you're doing something you love and that aligns with your purpose, time seems to expand. This shift in perception of time and work is a sign that you're entering a higher state of being, where life flows more naturally and harmoniously. Throughout the journey to 5D, many report an increasingly strong feeling of being guided by a higher force. It could be a feeling that you're in the right place at the right time, or that you're receiving clear signs from the universe, such as repeating numbers, symbols, or coincidences that seem too significant to ignore. This sense of guidance isn't just an idea or hope, it's a very present reality in 5D. As your connection to your higher self strengthens, you begin to feel that you're always being led to what's best for you. It's like you're connected to a divine flow, and decisions and choices become easier and more natural. This trust in spiritual guidance is one of the most comforting signs that you're aligned with the new spiritual reality. As the transition to 5D progresses, another significant transformation that may occur is the awakening of your light body. This concept, present in various spiritual traditions, refers to the activation of your energy field in a much more powerful way. You may begin to feel vibrations or warmth in different parts of your body, especially during meditations or moments of deep spiritual connection. The light body is the energetic manifestation of your spiritual essence, and as you align with 5D, it becomes more activated, allowing you to absorb and transmit more light and energy. This process is an integral part of your ascension, as it is through the light body that you access higher dimensions of consciousness and connect more deeply with the cosmos. Being aware of this awakening is a powerful sign that you are truly evolving spiritually. Disidentifying from the ego is one of the most subtle yet profound signs of the transition to 5D. In the 3D world, we are often rooted in the ego, this part of us that seeks recognition, external validation, and power over others. But as you elevate to 5D, the attachment to the ego's needs begins to weaken. You may start to realize that struggles for status, power, or recognition no longer have the same meaning for you. Your happiness and inner peace are no longer dependent on others' opinions, but instead come from a deep internal connection with who you truly are. This process of disidentifying from the ego is transformative and liberating as you begin to live a life guided by love, compassion, and authenticity, rather than by the fears and desires of the ego. As you approach 5D, you begin to develop a more holistic view of life. Everything around you starts to make more sense as you realize that every experience, whether positive or negative, has a purpose in your spiritual growth. Instead of seeing challenges as obstacles, you start to see them as opportunities for learning and evolution. This more holistic view allows you to approach life with more gratitude and acceptance. You begin to realize that everything is interconnected, that life is a journey of self-discovery, and that every event is part of a larger plan. This perspective enhances your ability to face adversity with more resilience, knowing that everything is aligned with the divine purpose you carry within. One of the most exciting signs of the transition to 5D is the awakening of new levels of creativity. You begin to feel a wave of creative inspiration that is not limited to what you knew before. Whether you're drawing, writing, dancing, or creating any other form of art, the inspiration seems to flow from a higher source. This creativity is not just for entertainment, but becomes a channel through which you express your soul. You start to see creation as a way of co-creating with the universe, manifesting the beauty and wisdom of 5D in your life. This burst of creativity is a gift from the new spiritual reality and a clear sign that you are in tune with the elevated frequency of 5D. As you align with 5D, one of the signs that may manifest is the awakening of your healing potential. Many people who go through the transition begin to develop healing abilities, both for themselves and for others. This can occur through energy healing, like Reiki, or through natural practices such as meditation, touch, or even your simple presence. You may start to notice that people around you are drawn to your healing energy, seeking your guidance and comfort. This healing potential is a gift of 5D, where healing is not just physical, but also emotional and spiritual. This ability doesn't come from a place of ego, but from a deep desire to serve and help others find their own light and balance. A powerful sign that you're aligned with 5D is an increase in global empathy. It's not just empathy for those around you, but an expanded sense of compassion and connection with all human beings, animals, and even the planet Earth. You start to feel the world's suffering on a deeper level, but at the same time you feel called to contribute to global healing and balance. This global empathy is part of 5D's unity consciousness, where the suffering of one affects the whole, and the joy of one elevates everyone. Helping others, caring for the planet, and participating in actions that promote collective healing become part of your spiritual journey. This call to contribute to the elevation of humanity is a clear sign that you're in tune with the new reality of unconditional love and service. As you move into 5D, you begin to notice a clear sense of divine purpose in your life. Things that once seemed meaningless or that you did automatically begin to take on new meaning. You feel an inner call to live your life mission, to do something that brings a positive impact to the world. This sense of divine purpose is a force that guides all your decisions. Suddenly, what once seemed like a routine job becomes an opportunity to express your light and help others. You start to realize that every step you take is aligned with something greater, with the divine plan that has been laid out for your soul. This clarity is one of the most significant gifts of the 5D ascension. A fascinating phenomenon that occurs during the 5D transition is the retrieval of ancestral wisdom. Many people begin to connect with ancient spiritual practices such as shamanism, ancestral meditations, or even past life memories, as if this information is being reactivated within their souls. This reconnection with ancestral wisdom is a way to remember who you really are, where you came from, and what spiritual gifts you've carried for a long time. It's as if, by aligning with 5D, portals are opened to access deep knowledge that had been dormant in your consciousness. This is a powerful time to rediscover abilities and spiritual practices passed down through generations that are now returning to your life to help you on your ascension journey. As you deepen into 5D consciousness, your perspective on death also changes dramatically. Instead of fearing death as an end, you begin to see it as a natural transition, a passage from one dimension to another. Death is no longer viewed as a final point, but as a process of the soul's continuous evolution. This understanding brings peace and acceptance, both in relation to your own mortality and the loss of loved ones. You begin to see death from a broader perspective, knowing that the spirit continues its journey in other realities and dimensions. This awareness of death as a transition is part of the spiritual awakening, helping you live life more fully, without fear of what is to come. The dissolution of collective fear is another important sign that you're vibrating in harmony with 5D. In the 3D world, fear is a dominant factor, whether it's due to economic, political, or social issues. But in 5D, you begin to see that fear is an illusion and that reality is shaped by your perception and energy. As you rise into 5D, the fear that once limited you begins to lose its hold on you. You no longer allow yourself to be influenced by thoughts of scarcity or insecurity, and you start to live with more confidence and freedom. This shift in perspective not only transforms your own life, but also influences those around you, dissipating fear energies and promoting a collective vibration of love and courage. One of the most transformative aspects of the 5D transition is the deep recognition that everything in the universe is energy. This realization goes beyond theory. It becomes a lived experience. You begin to understand that your thoughts, emotions, and intentions are forms of energy that directly affect your reality. As you integrate this awareness, you become more mindful of what you think, feel, and project. You realize that you are a co-creator of your life, shaping the world around you with the energy you emit. This gives you great power and responsibility as you begin to align your actions and thoughts with your highest good and the greater good, knowing that everything is interconnected. A simple yet profoundly powerful sign that you're aligned with 5D is a significant increase in your sense of gratitude. You start to appreciate the small things in life, the sunrise, the gentle breeze, the company of loved ones, with a depth that didn't exist before. Gratitude becomes a daily practice, raising your vibration and attracting more abundance and joy. Gratitude is one of the highest energies in 5D because it connects us directly to the source of unconditional love. The more you practice gratitude, the more you tune into the frequency of 5D, attracting experiences that reflect this higher vibration. Gratitude transforms your reality, allowing you to see the beauty and miracle in everything around you. The transition to 5D is not just a spiritual shift, but a complete transformation in how you live and relate to the world. Every sign we've discussed here is an invitation for you to embrace this new reality and live with more love, awareness, and purpose. As you align with this new dimension, a new horizon of possibilities opens up. You are called to co-create with the universe, to manifest a more expansive and illuminated reality. The journey to 5D is both individual and collective, and as more souls awaken, together we build a future of peace, unity, and evolution. Are you ready to embrace your journey to 5D? Leave your comment below and share your experiences. And don't forget to like, subscribe to the channel, and share this video with those who are also seeking spiritual ascension. Together, we will continue to manifest a new Earth,